Welcome back to NBA Today.
Last night in the Big Apple, Pascal Siakam gave Jalen Brunson and the Knicks all that they could handle. So this is the first time the Pacers are in Madison Square Garden since Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals. 18 seconds left in the fourth. Pacers up 1.
Spicy P.
30 points in this one, DG. So the Pacers extend their lead. And Halliburton is excited. 5.2 seconds left. Knicks down 2, inbounding. Brunson gives it up to Landry Shamet. Shamet's 3 is off, but Karl-Anthony Towns. Oh, no.
Good luck.
Fouled by Aaron Nesmith on the putback, and Rick Carlisle cannot believe it.
He's not disappointed.
So Towns is headed to the line, hits a second, shushes the crowd, and this game is tied, so we are headed to overtime.
Free basketball.
Let's play some basketball. I rewatched that the other day. Oh, stands the test of time. All right, Quentin Jackson. Jackson drills the 3 from the wing, so the Pacers up 7. Halliburton again, and that jacket. Under 20 seconds left, the Knicks down 7, but trapping in the corner. Nesmith turns it over. Shamet for 3. Yes, sir. The Knicks staying alive, now down 4. 10 seconds left. Knicks still down 4 after 2 missed Siakam free throws. Brunson gets it. That's how you want to have the ball. Top of the arc for 3. He had 40 points, 8 assists, and it's a 1-point game. But now the Knicks down 3. Shamet at the line after missing the first. Shamet misses the second intentionally, but he failed to hit the rim.
Yeah, it's a bad miss.
So the Pacers do get the win, though, 137-134 in overtime. That was a ride. That was a journey. But the Knicks, they entered the season, right? They were orange and blue skies. Stephen A. was excited. Spike Lee was ecstatic. Championship dreams were in the air. But lately, that forecast has been a little less clear. New York, 3rd in the East, but they're just 1 game ahead of the Cavaliers, 2 games ahead of the Raptors, and don't look now, the Sixers. They're rising, and that is where the Knicks are tonight. They're in Philly. That's where they'll continue to rely on Jalen Brunson, right? I mean, he's averaging over 25 points, 5 assists for the 3rd straight season. All other Knicks players, they've only ever done that once. And if you've been maybe tuning out Philly, we get it, but this is the time to turn the TV on because Tyrese Maxey, an all-star starter, and he's playing at the highest level we've seen yet. Career highs across the board, and he's the first Sixers guard that has had these type of numbers since Allen Iverson. And Joel Embiid, he's looking like that dominant Joel that we all remember. He's increased his scoring in every month this season, and he's averaging nearly 30 a night in the new year. So we know New York is among the league's hottest teams. They've won 9 of their last 11 games, even despite what we saw last night. But the Sixers here, they are not to be overlooked anymore, Danny. What are you looking forward to seeing in this matchup?
Joel, and that's the reason why they're winning. You know, he had a stretch where it was 8 or 9 games, averaging 33 points per game at 52% from the field, 52% from 3. Like, he was knocking down threes. And the most surprising thing is the minutes, 30, 35-plus minutes a game, getting active, getting to the free throw line, looking like the old Joel that we've seen in
he really is.
Year. So along with him playing like that and then Tyrese Maxey doing what he's doing, this duo is something to be reckoned with in the East.
Yeah, and that's why I'm looking at the point guards. I don't anticipate that Maxey and Brunson will guard each other a lot, but Jalen Brunson has been in the conversation for the best point guard in the Eastern Conference. Tyrese Maxey has put himself in that conversation this year, and the Sixers have become his team, not Joel Embiid.
It's a franchise. That's what they call them.
Right, you're right. Honestly, we had the pleasure of being in New York during their huge run last year, and I just feel for Knicks fans because it is.
You're already going there.
I know, right? Just because it's up and down, and it's so hard. You come into the season with great expectations, saying this is our year to really right the wrongs of last season. We can make it to an NBA Finals, and then they lose a couple games, and then they win a couple games, and then it seems like in moments they play to the level of their competition.
Yeah.
They have a lot of the same players. Jalen Brunson is doing a good job of deferring a little bit more. Karl-Anthony Towns trying to get more post-ups.
He's been looking better.
They have more of an egalitarian offense than New York Knicks.
There's a word.
There's more opportunity.
Stanford.
I gotta do better after what I said. Championship ball handler. The rock is being spread, but the results don't look so much more different over the course of this regular season.
Yeah.
And that to me is like, what is the impact going to be when it matters to us? Are we going to see a lot of this? Or are we going to see them consistently be that top dog?
You've been traversing the league
Traverse? We got some big word bringer-uppers here.
Portland, Stanford, these two, she is in a completely different stratosphere than I'm in here.
And North Texas over here can't hang.
You have been all over the league this season, Tim, and we say, like, oh, the East is wide open. I don't know that the East is actually wide open. I think there's a handful of teams, the Boston Celtics, the New York Knicks, the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Detroit Pistons, that are all in that jumble at the top. From what you're hearing from teams, do they fear New York?
No, of course nobody fears New York. It ain't like New York. I'm serious. Like, why would you fear New York? It's not like they've been to the finals. It's not like they have any reason to be established as even the favorite in the Eastern Conference. And people say the East is wide open because they don't really believe in the Pistons, because they haven't seen the Pistons do it.
Yeah,
I'll remind you this.
I'm getting.
People didn't fear the Oklahoma City Thunder last year for the same reason. Well, we haven't seen them do it.
Yep.
Well, they did it. And
you can get fearful very quickly.
You better respect the Pistons. Or beef stew will come after.
That's an interesting distinction, because I maybe you don't fear the New York Knicks, but you do fear Jalen Brunson, especially late in games. Maybe you don't fear Cade Cunningham or Jalen Duren, but you do fear the Detroit Pistons and how they're playing a brand of basketball. And I think the difference there is a player versus identity. We know the identity of the Detroit Pistons. Do we know the identity of the New York Knicks? Because if they had that plus their players, they would create a fearsome
I think
situation.
you do fear Philadelphia 76ers playing them in the first round. So those teams that are not getting right, New York does not want to play Philly in the first round, so they got to get right.
We have a little preview of that tonight on ESPN.
Oh, you better get right before you get left.
That brings us to our head-to-head. It's brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. All right, Danny, I'm going to start with you here. Tonight, who do you think is going to have more points, Mikal Bridges or VJ Edgecombe? I'm
going to go with Mikal Bridges. VJ's been playing great. He's been aggressive. I know it's Tyrese and Joel's show right now, but I said, well, OG, I don't know if he's playing tonight or not. I know he's out before.
No, he's out tonight.
So I'm going to give the edge to Mikal. I think he's going to have to step up more and score for them tonight.
How about more points, Tim? Big Body Brunson or Tyrese Maxey?
I'm going to go Tyrese. Brunson's legs might be a little bit heavy on that back-to-back, and Tyrese is
Carter,
right up on 30 per game.
Chinenye, last one is for you. Who do you think has more points, Towns or Embiid?
Oh man, if Brunson is scoring, I might go with Joel Embiid in this one. This is a point for him to make, take notice and make an emphasis on him being back. But I also want to say, I said, don't want to get, things go right before things get left. I think that was Mylan in our crew that crowned that saying.
And don't mistake that they used to have smoke, Kat and Joel.
We should say prospect edition. This is why teams are tanking, folks. Let's start with AJ Debnza. He currently leads the nation in scoring. He put up 36, 5, and 7 against Baylor last night. Janae, he's looking kind of like a #1 pick.
He's looking good, and he'll say, I am that guy. And I love that he believes he's a superstar, and he's making it happen. He's willing it to happen. It's not easy to score at this level in college and be consistent. 24.5 points per game is impressive. And I love what he's going to bring to the next level, because it's that confidence, that it factor that he possesses. This is a star in the making, y'all.
Contending, though, for that top spot with AJ Debnza.
It's crowded up there.
Yeah, is Cam Boozer and Duke. They quickly rebounded from that loss to who, Danny?
My Carolina boys.
Yeah, 17 points, 10 boards for Cam in the win over Pitt. Danny, I won't subject you to saying nice things about Duke guys. So, Tim, what are NBA teams saying about Boozer?
Yeah, I did talk to one talent evaluator who had Boozer at the top of his board. That's not a majority opinion, but the same guy had Tyrese Halliburton #1 in that draft. Unique blend of field finesse, and just physical strength.
Yeah, it seems really he's an NBA-ready guy. Another freshman, though, who could be in the top 10, Darius Acuff Jr. from Arkansas, 28 points, 5 assists, and a win over LSU last night. Danny, what should people know about his game?
Man, he's just so mature for a freshman point guard. I got a chance to watch this kid about a week or two ago. He didn't have a great night, but he didn't force the issue. He didn't allow double teams to get him rattled. He's very poised, mature, and can score with the best of them. Good at the mid-range, good at running the team, running the show, and letting the game come to him. So I was really impressed with this young, mature point guard.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's take a look here at the top 5 projected picks. This is our latest mock draft. Darren Peterson still holding on to the top spot, but he's only played in 13 of the Jayhawks' 24 games.